Citizens of, oh no, Koi style. Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are going to continue the Kung Fu Panda journey with Kung Fu Panda Part Dose today. Koi, how you feeling?
Excited for warfare and panda hijinks.
I have no idea what this plot's gonna be. I imagine there's more celebrities in here.
A lot of people said we'd like this one the most.
Really?
They said 2 was gonna be our favorite.
All right, I can't wait to find out if you guys are correct. Want to give a heads up, even though we're on top of Kung Fu Panda 2, at the time of filming this, Koi is leaving town. He's leaving the country for 12 to 14 days, so he won't be back for a while, so there's gonna be a delay between Kung Fu Panda 2 and Kung Fu Panda 3. But don't worry, when he's back, it's gonna be one of the first things that we do cover. So please do subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when that reaction is up here on the channel. And also smash that like button, click, or whatever that move is called. Skadoosh. Skadoosh that like button. And as always, thank you to everyone who followed us at our Patreon page for all the movie reactions that we've been covering. We're getting so many. Thank you guys. Full interaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy of Kung Fu Panda 2, available for super sexy rejects, and we cover a bunch of stuff exclusively over there. One last thing I wanted to mention. I wanted to get Koi's reaction to this. At the time of this being uploaded, I probably already have my own in the house, but Real Rejects has a brand new shirt, Guardians of the Galaxy inspired, but a little bit more than that. Koi, look away. I'll tell you when to look at screen. Hopefully you like this shirt. Boom, Koi, check it out.
Oh, look at the cuteness. That is so much big-eyed wonder.
Isn't that awesome?
Space babies of the galaxy.
Yeah, guys, so one of the great ways to support the channel is by checking out some of our merch. I can't wait to
I'd
be
buy
rocking
that shirt.
I'd buy that shirt.
Get that from my
wish
mom.
I had that at the premiere. Oh, yeah. So cute, so cute.
Guardians 4.
Alrighty, guys, link in the description box, pin comment. Let's get to it.
Changing the tides.
We did hear Michelle Yeoh's in this.
Long ago,
And there she is.
the Peacocks ruled over Gongmen City. They brought great joy and prosperity to the city, for they had invented fireworks.
Nice.
But their son, Lord Shen, saw darker power in the fireworks.
And fireworks?
Shen's troubled parents consulted a soothsayer. She foretold he would be defeated by a warrior of black and white.
Yin yang.
Panda yin yang.
The young lord set out to change his fate, but what he did next only sealed it.
Oh, no.
Shen returned to his parents full of pride, but in their faces, he saw only horror.
Genocide?
Yeah.
He was banished from the city forever, but Shen swore revenge. He would return, and all of China would bow at his feet.
All these characters keep trying to satisfy their parents.
A lot of parental issues in the world of Kung Fu Panda.
So this is going to be personal for Poe.
Are we about to fear a peacock?
I think so. Forge the ring.
I love how metal the prisons are in Kung Fu Panda Land.
Find more metal.
China will be mine.
Oh, we're going to learn how Poe was adopted by the goose.
Oh, we have to.
Stop him! He's too dangerous!
35. Stay focused.
37! How is he doing that with his face?
Never hit 40.
You got it, 40. I got the 40.
Do it.
I'm so invested.
Well done, Poe.
Ew.
Your training has paid off.
That was more they spoke in the whole first movie.
Pretty much.
Master Shifu, what do we got? Pirates? Vandals of Volcano Mountain? Whatever it is, I will take them down, because I am in a mood.
I'm in a mood.
I love him so much.
One of Master Oogway's final teachings.
Flow with the water. That's neat.
Whoa. How did you do that?
Inner peace.
Ho! Bandits approaching the musicians' village.
Here we go.
Danger. Tell those musicians to start playing some action music. Shifu, I'll master inner peace as soon as I get back.
No snack stops this time.
Snack stops. Wait, are you serious?
He could.
That is a strong
That-
stork.
Stork could handle his weight.
That's a lot of stork.
Did Poe lose weight? He looks more.
I think
looks more toned.
Part of the stamina.
Yeah.
Get all the metal you can find. Grab the metal.
Aw.
That's everything.
Get out of the metal.
Leave.
Get
Leave
out of the metal.
They've made it clear.
Wings of justice!
What is? Awesome. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one's so exciting. Oh, hell yeah. Still so impressive.
They really do a great job with that.
Whoa! Incoming! Thanks, Mantis.
Cool.
Like a team.
I love this trope. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. Wow. What an inventive opening fight. Cool.
Cannonball special.
Nice. Fist of Fury.
Tigress! Monkey! Viper! Mantis,
Yes.
Bunny!
Yes.
Bunny.
It's like the bridge.
Is everyone okay?
Yes.
That was an incredible
That was so
fight.
great.
That was incredible. His mom.
Poe!
Ooh. Ooh.
Are you okay? What happened?
I think I saw.
Maybe his goose dad mated with that panda.
That panda.
Yeah.
And he's half goose.
I had this crazy vision. I think I saw my mom and me as a baby.
What are you talking about?
Oh, what's happening?
Doesn't know.
I think it's time I told you something I should have told you a long time ago.
The real secret ingredient.
You might have been kind of adopted.
I knew it. How did I get here, Dad? Where did I come from?
You came from this. It was just another day at the restaurant. Time to make the noodles.
Oh, he still has the crate.
That's cute.
Where my vegetables had just been delivered. There were cabbages, turnips, radishes. Only there were no radishes.
Baby Poe.
He's the next one on the shirt.
Baby panda. I brought you inside, fed you, gave you a bath, and again. And tried to put some pants on you.
Foreshadowing.
And then I made a decision that would change my life forever. To make my soup without radish.
Comma.
That was well done.
Oh, that radishes joke was immaculate.
Good.
Hey, he's back.
The badass animals. I love the character designs of this show.
Shen?
Now we've got the pleasantries out of the way, please leave my house.
I love how sinister this
I love the.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Gongmen City! Otherwise, I'd have dragged that here for nothing.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yeah, it's your parting gift, in that it will part you.
Cool.
Neat. Holy shit. Did not think the Peacock would be this good.
You are no match for our kung fu.
I agree, but this is.
Damn.
Whoa. Point blank cannon that rhino to the face.
Another genocide.
Lord Shen has created a weapon, one that breathes fire and spits metal.
The firework.
Go! Destroy this weapon and bring Lord Shen to justice!
Whoa, wait a second. I mean, how can Kung Fu stop something that stops Kung Fu?
Anything is possible when you have inner peace.
You must overcome the existentialism you're feeling, Poe.
I think the people are going to be right if this is about inner peace.
I'm the Dragon Warrior. It's kind of my job to save Kung Fu. And if I don't, what am I?
You're my son.
Aww.
Right?
Poe, it's time.
Goodbye.
Dad,
Don't worry, Mr. Ping. He'll be back before you can say noodles.
I have a father. His name is Ben Parker.
Noodles.
Oh.
That's sad. I hope he learns to appreciate him by the end.
Let's go!
Family is inner peace.
Or let's go bleak. Kill off the dad.
That's the third one.
Nate. God, the dimensions of the entire animation are phenomenal.
I want to see these storyboards because it's so atmospheric.
Mom! Dad! Honey, what are you doing here? We replaced you, dear, with this lovely radish. Frankly, it does better Kung Fu. No.
Is that Jack Black voicing his own father?
Wait! Ow!
It's crazy how usually a sequel loses its magic and wonder pretty fast, but this still maintains it really
so
strong.
endearing because you're more invested in him because you love him.
Yeah, feels like it's picking up perfectly.
Inner peace.
And it's not trying to escalate stakes; it's just changing them, which I like.
Inner peace, inner peace, inner peace, inner peace, inner peace, inner peace.
Raging bull.
Why are you really out here?
I just found out that my dad isn't really my dad.
Your dad, the goose. That must have been quite a shock.
Yeah.
And this bothers you?
We're warriors, right? Nerves of steel, souls of platinum. So hardcore you don't feel anything.
That's not true.
I don't have any problems with my dad. Maybe it's because Mom ate his head before I was born.
Because mom.
That's why you cast Sir Rogen for that line, the delivery of a Mantis dad joke.
That's so funny.
My father's throne. He used to let me play here beside him, promising someday this throne would be mine.
Do you know who the voice is?
It sounds like Gary Oldman.
I have to hear a little more.
Everything must be exactly how I envisioned it.
Right?
And I
Maybe,
envisioned
I
it
don't know.
a little to the left. With the weapon by my...
There, that sounded like Gary Oldman there.
Yeah, every so often.
That loud part, yeah.
A peacock is defeated by a warrior of black and white. Nothing.
It's all
has
happening.
changed.
You can't avoid your fate.
That's impossible.
It is not impossible, and he knows it.
I saw a panda, a kung fu warrior. It fought like a demon, big and furry.
Find this panda and bring him to me. One panda lives. That does not make you right.
Being right makes me right.
I hope Michelle Yeoh and Jackie Chan have a scene together.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh my god. Yikes.
Burn down the city.
Guys? Sorry. Come on.
They're oppressing this city.
Corrupt wolf cops.
One. Hey. Hey.
You will need help.
Thank you, brave sheep, but it's too dangerous. I can't let you.
It's not safe to speak here.
Right.
Right there.
Masters Ox and Croc. They're in Gongmen jail.
Get him! Oh, sorry.
Take that!
You guys probably get out of the outfit now.
Yeah.
Don't need to stay in the outfit anymore.
They probably know.
I love how they just keep going.
Worth
for
it.
so
I
long.
want that joke.
Oh, what a great shot.
Yes.
Oh, what a
Pac-Man.
great shot.
Pac-Man Dragon.
Now! Gotcha!
Nice work, Poe.
Classic.
The ferocious Master Croc! We're gonna free you from those bonds of injustice, no problem. Gotta be a key around here. No, they wouldn't leave a key around here. Yeah. Oh, good, you found it.
He will turn the weapon on the city.
Then we use a sneak attack. We get inside and then...
And then you will be stopped by the unstoppable weapon.
Nothing's unstoppable except for me when I'm stopping you from telling me something's unstoppable.
Love like the funky side of this.
I'm not letting you stay in this cell.
I'd like to see you get me out. Like I said, you are not getting me out of the cell.
You're mine.
I'll tell you what's gonna be yours. My fist and your plush cuddly super soft face. Uh-oh.
Get him!
I love the like old school kung fu exploitation vibe they're going
Yeah.
for.
The henchmen yelling the exposition insults.
Go! Go! Lose him!
It's like Jackie Chan's Project A.
Ooh.
Watch out!
Cool.
Yes.
It's like the wheelchair race in Days of Thunder. Tom Cruise and Carrie Elways.
Maybe something smaller!
No, no! Peanut butter's over the face.
Wow. Oh my goodness. We get a chase through the city. Thank you, Kung Fu Panda. I love the teamwork of all them in this movie.
And the way they use their animal skills. Like,
Momentum! Fire! Oh, great.
Your turn!
Great.
I like a squash.
Nice.
You can chain my body, but you will never chain my warrior spirit.
Poe wanted to get caught.
8-point acupressure cuffs? Just like the ones that held Tai Lung. The more you move, the tighter they get. Yeah! These are the best cuffs.
Was this made for 3D?
it feels like
Some
it.
of the shots feel that way.
Greetings, Panda. We meet at...
You are afraid for a reason.
I'm not afraid. If anyone should be afraid, it's...
You.
Don't even think about it.
I like his like Jafar Voldemort delivery.
Yeah.
He's like in both villainy.
He can be menacing, but also take a joke at the same time. It's hard to
Yeah.
write that line.
Good job, Gary. Mjolnir?
My old enemy.
My old enemy.
Stairs.
God, they really have to walk all that?
Thanks for carrying me those last few flights. Okay.
How did he convince them to carry?
We meet at...
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
We only heard about Master Rhino a few days ago, and we came to avenge him.
You've come to avenge nothing else?
Well, yeah, all the pots and pans that you stole, I'm gonna want those back. I don't know. What else did you do?
Don't know.
Know what? What's so funny?
Oh no. That's really dark.
Who do you think you are, Panda?
Who do you think I am, Peacock?
I hope they re-release these in the theaters.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll rewatch.
Fire!
Well, like that thing.
I did. Feel the bug!
Get the weapon!
Destroy the weapon.
Yeah.
Just don't see a sign, Poe. Don't get traumatized.
Distracted
Triggered.
for PTSD.
Nope. Triggered.
Oh.
Poe's like Moses.
You just let Shen get away.
At least we destroyed the weapon.
That's true. Maybe they have another weapon.
Oh no.
They have multiple weapons.
That seems to
No,
be
he
a problem.
got way more.
Help! Help!
No.
Watch out!
Oh no. It's dark. It's dark.
I don't like it. I don't like the lighting one bit.
Come on, we need you to focus.
I got it!
Bring it down!
I love this one.
Yeah, I'm enthralled.
I've been like just encapsulated the entire time.
This is such a great movie.
Get back! The only way out is up.
What? Oh!
Whoa.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
To the top! Come on! Keep going!
Cool.
Wow. Holy shit.
The year of the peacock begins now.
Right now?
The Peacock. Who's that voice?
I think it's Seth Rogen. Also,
Is it, yeah, so I was like, I was questioning if they would do like both Seth Rogen and like two people.
it's just the grunting sounds. It's gonna be someone super iconic, and I'm just like Seth Rogen.
This way.
Man, these sequences are amazing.
It's so much
like
movement.
It's like a non-stop ride.
Really keeps going.
You had Shen. What happened?
Okay, he caught me off guard.
They will keep you far from danger.
Real far.
Poe, just open up. Open up.
Get inner peace by accepting.
The peacock was there the last time I saw my parents. I have to know. The hardcore can't understand.
Tigers, no!
Oh, what? Did not expect that.
But I can't watch my friend be killed.
Oh, they really gave us what we wanted from the last movie, which is really spend time and hang out with the Furious Five.
Yeah, building relationships, like connecting with them.
Yeah.
This is how you sequel.
The dead exist in the past, and I must attend to the future.
But what about now?
The present. That's what matters.
Hurry it up!
This is like a Fury Road kind of movie.
Where it just...
where it's like the stories and the action.
and everything moves.
Yeah, but it's like, that never loses its emotion.
Yeah. I just can't get over how much movement there always is.
Yeah.
It's always so much.
Call it Year of the Peacock. Hey.
Keeps rolling.
Just to do it.
Yes, I watched as your parents abandoned you. It's a terrible thing. I believe it went something like this.
It went nothing like that.
There was no smolting.
Cool.
You looking for me? I said that too soon, didn't I?
Like Terminator 2 reveal.
Yes.
Oh, just like when his dad
The
put it on him.
cat.
Your parents didn't love you. But here, let me heal you.
Oh my god, he had one just right there.
So many cannons.
His inner peace has been destroyed.
There's a great disturbance in the force.
Dustin Hoffman's barely in this because he wanted to show his face more.
He was offended. He's like, I'm just frankly not going to do it. Let me sit in a cave or something.
Is it a panda? Is it a panda?
Did he find his family? And acupuncture.
Give me what I want.
All I'll accept. That's a ram.
Oh, it's a totally ram. Also good.
Yeah, like you could make me drink that. Where am I?
Where he grew up. His original home. Oh no. This is really heavy shit, man. This is like really heavy.
Childhood trauma, acceptance, loss.
But this memory of just the slaughter, God.
I foretold that someone would stand in his way, a panda. But I never could have foretold what came next.
She feels partially responsible.
She feels guilt, yeah.
Get them all!
Oh, it's his hammer.
Remember,
Let it flow.
you must accept. Like Tai Chi. This is so moving. Oh. Damn, that guy's evil.
Oof.
That's an evil man.
Your story may not have such a happy beginning, but that doesn't make you who you are. It is the rest of your story, who you choose to be.
That's a great message. Oh. This is so touching.
It's so good.
This is so touching.
Who are you, Panda?
I have a father. His name is Ben Bar.
I am Poe. And I'm gonna need a hat.
Honestly, guys, I never thought I'd die like this. I always thought I'd meet a nice girl and settle down, and then she'd eat my head.
Lord Shen, what about the bridge?
Nothing stands in my way.
Fire!
You coward!
He's got the hat. Can he wield like the water? To like use
Is he a waterbender now?
Yeah.
Panda stands between you and your destiny. What? Prepare yourself for a hot.
They did this joke before Shazam did it.
By a bit. It's a good joke.
Catch your freedom.
Monkey!
Cut your freedom.
What's your plan?
Step 1, free the fire.
What's step 2?
Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it this far. Sniper, weapon of death.
That's such a great character in Poe.
Yeah!
Why did you?
Your friend there is very persuasive.
Yes! Out of the cave!
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. Red Panda. The splits are back.
Wings of justice.
Oh, whoa. What?
Power move.
What?
That's what I'm talking about, man. God, these perspective shots are great.
So cool.
Oh, whoa. He just straight up murdered him. Oh. They did not.
They wouldn't. She's had a lot of great moments, though. That's how it works.
They wouldn't kill her off.
She doesn't feel, but she feels. Did they?
Look up on IMDb right now if she's in Kung
She's
Fu
a
Panda
3
3.
because I am upset. I don't even want to wait.
Dude, wield the water. They've been teasing it, haven't they? Or something?
Make him a waterbender. I think it represents flow, but it could also be a power.
Oh, maybe she palmed it? Oh, rage. Oh, maybe he could wield fire.
Just adding powers. He's Super Saiyan now. Because inner peace.
There is a wielding of elements in the movie. I keep waiting for it to come back to something.
I'm like, it's a metaphor. You're like, no, he can wield water.
Maybe. I don't know.
Call down lightning, Poe.
Let's finish this.
Oh, do you think he'll do the iron palm thing?
Oh, the 20 years of training is happening now.
I've been predicting this movie wrong so much. I'm trying to get this down.
It's so funny.
Trying to get it down.
We have a moment. Oh.
There it is. Inner peace.
Matrix bullet time.
Wield.
Fire.
Wield an element.
Inner peace.
Oh.
Oh, snap. That's cooler. That's cooler.
That's awesome.
Nice. What a great video game level.
I just want to hear Jack Black in a booth,
Yeah.
like. It is.
Whoa, the yin yang. Skadoosh.
Yeah! Awesome.
I scarred you for life.
Scars heal.
Wounds heal.
Oh, yeah. What do scars do? They fade, I guess?
I don't care.
Is what you choose to be now.
Then I choose.
You need the one-on-one fight.
Boss fight, boss fight. Oh.
You chose wrong, Peacock. Peacock chose wrong.
He accepted his own fate.
That was pretty hardcore.
It seems you have found inner peace at such a young age.
Grudging master is so good.
All he wanted was to meet the Dragon Warrior. When do you think he'll be back?
Hey, I don't know. Maybe never. Why did he have to go and save China? I know why.
Oh, crates from where he came from.
I know who I am.
You do?
I'm your son.
Oh.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Oh, I'll cook. Dad, let's both cook. Together.
Together.
No, I'll cook.
My son is alive.
There's a whole bunch of their
colony of Panda.
That's not the end. Can you imagine if they never made part
No
3?
three. They just hedged their bets. We think this will do well.
Wow. Oh, damn. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, shit. That was really beautiful.
What an exceptional sequel.
I know.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
It vastly surpassed the first one for me.
I loved the first one. And I was surprised at how much because it had been so praised. But this was one of the better animated movies I've ever seen.
This is on a whole other level than me. Lucy Liu.
Wasn't she in the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think these are all the Warriors 5 still.
Yeah. Who's she in there?
She one of the 5. She doesn't talk a lot.
Evidently.
The Stork? No. Michelle
Michelle
Yeoh
Yeoh.
was new. She was the Ram.
Danny McBride.
Oh, who sounds like Seth Rogen to me
yes.
sometime. And Dennis Haysbert makes sense for
Okay. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Who was Van Damme?
Who was Van Damme playing?
What?
And Jackie Chan. I love how they give him that little.
3
They give him
lines.
that extra love.
He should.
Well,
who was Van Damme?
I wonder if it helps with like China release.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
And
it's also a nod to like the world they built.
yeah. I mean, Michelle Yeoh's been a part of like a bunch of action fantasy as well.
But she was new to this one, right? So like
New to this
Jackie
one
Chan ties
specifically.
it. Yeah, I wonder if there's like
Give
a
Jackie Chan a little more lines.
in the third film if there's like Tony Jaa or like Jet Li, like they add.
Yeah. Well, Tony Shaw is Thai, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
So-
that's fair.
So you could add on everyone here is pretty much white.
Maybe that's where
So,
that's where
yeah.
the pandas are. They're in
Yeah.
Thailand. Where are the pandas? Is that the third movie? I want to know immediately.
That has to be the third
It's gotta
movie.
be, right?
It seems like essential viewing.
Man,
Because I
I'm
was
excited for
literally watching. I was like, it's like an hour into this going, I don't know how you would top this with like another one.
Yeah, and there's
then-
a fourth.
I know that's been a lot of years in development, though.
Which I like that they're taking their creative consultant Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, it shines. It shows.
I love that they're taking
totally
their time.
shows.
Oh yeah, the character design, some of the dark menace.
Yeah, the camera work with a lot of it. Yeah, I think it totally shows.
I love that they took their time for a fourth one because you could, undermine a franchise this strong if you just make them.
You could Shrek it.
You could Shrek it. And you got to come back with Puss in Boots and redeem yourself.
Yeah, because the movie was so effective in every corner, and I thought they really improved, and it had such a catharsis to it.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed the first one a lot, but this was so much more emotionally gripping and more exciting. Okay, really lay it out here. Master Croc was John Claude.
And Dennis Haysbert was the Ox. That tracks.
Got it. Okay.
So for me, a sequel should go, deeper, and whether that means more action, as long as it doesn't cost you the story. Like a lot of times, sequels go out and big. I like when sequels go in. And the first movie, you've got to set up so much world that this is exactly what I want a sequel to be. Like they trust the audience to be invested in the characters, so you could just get more rich. And then the character design, I loved how cool a Peacock was.
Yeah.
And then you're invested already, so you can really go heavy with everything. And then the action is just so visceral and moving and kinetic that the still moments are so resonant, and the kinetic action is so much I could see how a 5-year-old would be just so stimulated. But then you can add stuff for adults to be grounding. This is exactly what I want out of animated film.
It was a pure adventure.
So exceptional.
It was a genuine adventure with so much soul throughout it. And I think they've really nailed something down with Poe here, because it's easy to make him relatable in the first one.
Yeah.
And now that he's Dragon Warrior status, it's easy to lose that relatability. And sometimes what movies will do is let's just make him behave a little dumb or something like that in order to maintain that relatability. But they don't rely on that. They don't they don't dumb him up more or something along those lines. He's a bit of a doofus, but that's the character. But he's not incompetent, And
I like that. That's a hard line to walk.
It's a really hard line. Movies often botch that, and they manage to make him even more relatable.
Yeah.
Even though he's the Dragon Warrior now. I'm like, how'd they do that?
He's the god amongst men, and he's also trauma-induced.
Yes.
He's got so much you attach to, yeah.
And they honed in on the soul of every character here more, the father and son relationship. It's a lot of things that were just kind of cute or charming in the first one. I think they really found a much bigger nuance to it. With the dad at the kiss down, I'm like, damn, that is such a powerful moment at the end too. You want that ending where he comes back. He's like, you're my. I immediately saw it the second he was. I'm sure everyone did when he finds out he's adopted, that he'll come back around and be like, you're my dad. It's such an obvious beat, but it's about, does the movie earn its journey to getting there? And you want it to happen to where it doesn't feel cheap, and it doesn't feel cheap. It feels rewarding by the end. I love it.
So many stories are a certain path. That's how you get to that end result, that whether it was worth the journey. And that journey was beautifully told. The redemption moment for their relationship was amazing.
And yeah, the way they've elevated their action, I liken it to, I don't know, it's like the Ip Man. That's what you got to do with action, right? You always got to up it in some way.
Yeah.
But I like how they didn't just do it purely through choreography. The first fight they have here, it's you see he has Poe as part of the team, and they keep that dynamic throughout. But then when they have the chase scene going on through the city, I was like, wow, this is so visually stunning. I found myself, the first one I was really enjoying from I really had fun. I was observing it, It was really fun. This one I would forget that I'm getting transported into it to the point I'm like, oh, there's a camera here.
Yeah, at no point did I think I'm watching a movie once 20 minutes were in. I stayed so oh my God.
It was absorbing. It was an absorbing experience. I love this. I like this one. I was expecting from people preparing us that it would be better.
I always worry.
I was worrying for those seconds. I'm like, what if I don't think it's better? But this was another level to me. I'm like, this was I was transported during this one.
Yeah. Do I feel as connected, and can I attach when the expectations are so high? And then you add the sequel element to it, and I think is one of the better sequels. This was a really special delivery because you've got all these characters, and I think the team dynamic evolving with action allows you to feel the team dynamic evolving with them emotionally, and then you've got all the emotion.
Yeah.
Love that. What a stunning film.
I really appreciate that they decide. Because, yes, what's Dustin Hoffman's character? Seafood?
The Red Panda.
The Red Panda. I forget his name. When he's there, it's fun. It's fun to have him there, and I like how he sets up the theme of the movie.
Yeah.
And then when he comes back around at the end, it's great.
There's also an element of okay, good. I was trying to post credit. They did a thing that I think a lot of superhero movies try to do, which is at a big crescendo of action, you're so tense that sometimes a joke works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And there were like 3 amazing jokes at the peak of action that made it better, not worse. Like the scars fade was so good. Like I guess fade. I guess like that would have not worked with another voice actor, a different delivery. Like that was so spot on. Wounds heal, scars then fade, I guess, like genius.
Well, it still seems within the character as opposed to we need to make it funny to light it up because it's a kid's movie. Yeah.
And like some movies do not get that difference.
Yeah.
This really got that.
And I like the choice of the animation for the flashback when it was more of this like hand-drawn 2D.
Yeah.
But then as it becomes this visual representation when he does accept what the memory is, how it morphs into the current animation.
Yes.
I was like, oh, that kind of creates a distance and a barrier for him by keeping it in that kind of 2D animation, and then it becomes one with it with the current animation. I thought that was like a cool visual representation.
And like I do feel like that acknowledges trauma in a really unique way that you when you don't accept trauma separate from it. So like you're saying, once you absorb it into you, it's more like your day-to-day life, which was really beautifully told.
Yeah, it's a great story about acceptance. I mean, you see a lot of stories that deal with grief and whatnot. This I thought did it in a very different way. That really was about like a lot of themes of like don't let the past define you, and move forward. But what matters is what you do today. And like there's a lot of themes in the last one about presence, so they carry the themes on, but in a way that feels organic.
Yeah,
and not just like we need a new movie to do.
Right. Is there another story to tell? I guess we should. It made a lot of money. Like Dreamworks having their own style is also really lovely. I mean, Pixar's got that existential thing down, but these ones have that action adventure plus moral.
Let's see. Oh, there's no post credits.
Oh, well, they gave us the Papa Bear.
That's true.
I feel like that would have been a post credit.
That probably
would
have been a post credit, but it also didn't feel like a post credit.
No, it felt like it was where it belonged. But I imagine that like if there had been one, boop.
I mean, they must have known that this was going to be like a massive hit.
I
Man.
mean, I cannot believe it's a 7.2 on IMDb. Those cowards. That was exceptional.
Does it really have less of a rating? It is.
Yeah.
It's
also lower on Rotten Tomatoes.
I feel like Kung Fu. What?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
That makes no
it's
sense
like a
to me.
91. The other's a 96, if I remember correctly.
What?
Right? I could be wrong, but I remember looking and thinking 2 was lower, which doesn't make sense. This is so like better and great and perfect.
I thought this was superior
by a lot. And like I love the first one, but I give the first one like a B+, A- border, and I give this one a full A. Like this is a comfortable A film. To me,
I thought this was excellent, and the villain was great too. I like how the villain mirrored. I mean, they do such a good job with both of these movies with the villains of them mirroring some type of journey that parallels our protagonist character.
Right.
But the way they did it with him of tying it into something that was dark. That was some dark shit. That is like not not. That is a really hard line to ride because it's like a slaughtering of people. I mean, you find out they're not dead, so it probably
helped a little bit, but not until the last 5% of the movie. It's really the
rest
end.
of the movie. I'm like, damn, these guys just like
just
slaughtered
leaned into
everyone.
The Genghis Khan of it all. Like it was really heavy for a while.
Yeah, that is a dark ass theme.
And the paralleling of like whether those traumas shape you into good or evil, I loved. Like him losing his parents. Like what you're saying is those villains do that, and I'm really curious what the third one does. But also the fact that it doesn't feel like sometimes the villain problem in movies is okay, they're boring because they do the exact thing in the opposite way.
Yeah.
Like the for me a big example is Yellow Jacket in Ant-Man 2 or Ant-Man 1, sorry, where you're just like, okay, I get it, villainy when you have science and power.
Right.
They could have very easily made him like, okay, he's a bad guy because he lost his parents. He's a good guy because he lost his parents. And at no point did I feel like the Gary Oldman take was lacking the depth of pain or justified. Like he felt completely justified in his mustache twirling, and they gave him a mustache.
It's amazing they can get actors like Ian McShane and Gary Oldman to play these characters, and you really get the sense that they truly let them bring something to it, because it's so easy to just write off like they're just villain characters, but especially what they gave Gary Oldman to do here.
Yeah.
I love that he was able to weave in and out of being menacing, but also being someone you laugh at, and he like knew when. Like even that line delivery of my favorite line delivery is this most simple one when when Poe says, hey, he doesn't know how to react to it. He's like upset and uncomfortable.
Hey. That's so good.
Yeah, like I don't know how to proceed with this. It was such a well done line. And I think Gary Oldman is a great casting because he's someone who you imagine as being a very serious guy.
Yeah.
But he's got such versatility. When John and I we saw the Simpsons movie, John and I together, and Gary Oldman was in our row.
Yeah.
Years just at like a regular screening at Universal. He was with his family, and he was like cracking up during the movie and like stomping his feet. And he had his Gordon mustache on it.
Oh, that's great.
So it must have been like in the middle of filming or production or post production or some shit, right? Or setting it up. But yeah, to see Gary Oldman, who you know is like this super serious guy,
just joyously,
yeah, like laughing at the Simpsons movie. I'm like, it painted him in a whole different light to me. Like, oh yeah, you got to be a bit of a goofball to do the kind of shit that Gary Oldman does.
Yeah, when you go from everyone into like the chaos of Gary Oldman.
Yeah. So I thought he was great. He was excellent. And of course, again, the evolution of the animation with, the weaving in the feathery action with the peacock. I don't know how to put it in words. Yeah.
The visuals of the four. I always talk about the fourth dimension. I love the Z-axis. I love when it brings it out to you. Third dimension. When it comes to you, I think is so well done here, and then blending that with the flow state, the slow-mo, and all those elements, that felt so photorealistic at points. Like, I was watching a panda bend water, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching a documentary. Like, it felt so photoreal in those close-up slow-mo.
Is there stop motion or motion capture applied to any of this?
I don't think so.
Sometimes they do that. Like, in the final episodes of the Clone Wars, they had a fight with Darth Maul, and they actually made it. Everything it was always animated, and then for that one they made it motion capture.
I know with Rango they had the actors actually which is why I think that movie is so visually unique.
Do they get an actual snake to do something?
Do you think the panda could
do they get a real panda?
I love the third act of the movie. We're like, is he gonna? Maybe.
I was trying to just predict something.
It was so good.
Utterly obvious, like I'm gonna come around to you, Dad. But I was like, go. Give me some surprise.
I love that it subverted your expectations that you kept throwing at it.
Yeah, I thought he would wield fire or something.
That was so good. That was such an A film. Like, that is so comfortably.
I'm surprised that it's got a lower.
I'm 90%
sure. What is the rating?
Let's find out. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes, and I don't want to know who's in the third one, so I'm gonna be very careful not looking anything.
It was.
I've enjoyed this
because I had a slight bit of familiarity with the first one, but I had no familiarity with it.
We don't even know how recent the third one is because this came out in 2011 according to the credits. Okay, Kung Fu Panda. Okay. The first one. Wait, there's a show? Pause of. Okay, let's just
I don't know.
I'm going to type in 2. 2011, 81%.
Oh, wow.
That is low for what that just was.
What is the consensus?
The storyline arc may seem a tad familiar to fans of the original. It is so different from the original.
Tad familiar?
There is so little to do with the first one. Like, he literally goes on a completely separate arc.
What are they talking about?
He leaves home. Like, there's nothing in the first one in this. The opening is different. Like,
it's a continuation, but
do you want them to be like different characters? That consensus is bullshit. Okay? I'm going to try. Okay, so that's 81% for the new one. The first one got a.
Yeah. Don't look up 3.
I'm trying to not touch anything.
Don't look up 3.
Literally don't.
Three's the
Kung
one.
Fu Panda 2008.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm literally like hiding half my phone so I can just see the date. Go scroll.
Click the title.
87.
87. Oh, okay. It's not that far off.
6%, but it's better.
Yeah, no, it is better. I'm surprised.
But like 87's approaching an A, and that was like a low B. That's shenanigans.
I don't know what people's issue with it. Maybe
19% of critics.
Lack of Dustin Hoffman.
That's it. The red panda was edited up. But 19% of critics, like however many voted, I don't know. I don't want to read too much, but like 19% thinking it's less than a 3. That's silly.
We must get more Tigress backstory in the next one. So
I assume we started building her up.
Yeah, I mean, you see a little bit of it of how she wanted to appease Red Panda, but we don't. This one really hinted a lot more at her. That's another thing. It's Angelina Jolie. They actually like let her be a freaking character this time.
Yeah.
This one I actually felt like they utilized her voices.
They let everyone. Jackie Chan.
I feel like they were trying. Like, let's give him like a couple of lines.
Really badass lines to cut into.
But, yeah, Michelle Yeoh's lines in here equal more than Jackie Chan's lines in both this one and the last
100%.
one.
Guaranteed.
I don't know why.
I think they leaned into the Rogen comedy perfectly too. The Mantis jokes were so good for me. Like, I really loved those.
Yeah.
I feel like they finally found that like mix of we have these actors, we've established them, we have these characters, and now we let the actors do the thing we hired them for more here.
I thought this was a brilliant sequel. I loved it. I would give it, me personally, I'd give this like a 99%.
Yeah?
I thought, I don't know.
It was like 95, 96 for me.
What do you not, if you had to find something to pinpoint that you didn't like?
Honestly, it was a little short. And my biggest flaw is I wanted more of it. Well, there was times that I was like, okay, I'd love to see a little bit more of this element, but not in a bad way that's going to drop it from an A to even an A-. But like for me, there's no such thing as perfect. I've only given 20 movies 5 stars, so it's just like that is an element I like. Do you know what I mean? I've only ever seen. I think there's literally 20 movies I consider perfect.
Well, it says that's weird because I feel opposite. I feel like this felt longer than 90 minutes, but in a complimentary way.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
See, like, I wanted to live in the first act a little bit more and, like, reacquaint myself with everybody. Because I feel like if I hadn't seen the first one a week ago, if I'd seen it, like, 4 years ago like everybody else, I'd want to be a little bit more in the fun zone of, like, remember your friends.
Oh, really?
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, that's a weird wish. But we did watch the first one.
But I'm watching it with the eyes of someone that, like, imagine if I hadn't.
Just watch it with your eyes and your experience.
But, like, you've got to know when it came out in response to the first one.
Who cares?
95, 96.
I would just watch. I was like, I watched it. But that's kind of like the issue that I think some people run into with Guardians 3.
Yeah.
Is like, because I watched all the movies in 1 week, and like literally watch Holiday Special finished Holiday Special the next day, went into Guardians 3. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
You know, but then there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I want more Groot. I'm like, but you got plenty
You got
of
a
Groot
whole,
here.
and you got a whole show.
Yeah.
Groot was this whole show.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to rewatch him for my rewatch, but I didn't have time for my first watch, so I'm actually curious how that affects it.
Yeah.
But I will acknowledge that, like, most people are going to have watched it in the last week.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, 1,000%. You're right. I mean, who knows? Over the years, because people probably also binge.
I also wish we had time for 3 before I left. It was so good.
I was like, damn, we should just do 3. Yeah.
Because, like, that was exceptional.
That was amazing. But no, I think it'd be good to get some distance. Then we could actually see it through the lens of not having seen it back to back.
Also, it's like a 10-year gap, isn't it? Or like this was 2011? 7?
Yeah, it hasn't even been 10 years since. Wait, no. What am I talking
It's been 12 in real life.
You're right. My math way off there. I've missed 2 whole years.
Greg blacked out the pandemic. You were just like, what was lockdown? It's 2021, right?
No, I thought it came out. I don't know. I've never even seen a trailer for it.
I assume it was in the late teens because of the.
I thought it was like 2015 or something.
Oh, then maybe they did like a 1-2 punch because the ending, like because of the Panda ending.
Oh, yeah, it would have to come out a little closer.
But maybe
they
already
have
had
the
previs.
tease.
Yeah, maybe that already like started work on it, like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love how little we know about all of this. I was like hiding the dates on my phone at Rotten Tomatoes because I like that might give context of who the bad guy is. Like what actor's gonna be the bad guy?
Oh, and then Kung Fu Panda 4
next year.
Yeah,
CinemaCon they said 2024.
Okay, cool.
We'll do an out of the theater reaction in a year.
This is where I try to convince Coy to skip the theater
do it at home. We're gonna
do a reaction.
Skip it
To do a reaction together here.
Do you think they'll do it within like a 45-day window? Or do you think that'll be dead by then?
Well, actually, funny enough, I mean, I was so close. Mario, at the time of filming this, Mario comes out on VOD next week.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm on AMC, still playing in IMAX. But then I realized, oh, wait, it's still playing IMAX right now. But then Guardians going to push it out. And then a couple days later, after Guardians comes out, then Mario goes on VOD.
100%. That is all part of the plan.
So I'm like, maybe we'll get lucky.
Hey, I skipped 65 so I could watch it on the #1 hit of the summer.
We're going on this journey, Coy. I'm telling you, it's going to be a year of me trying to convince Coy.
It's probably going to be. I mean, it might succeed. I love the theater experience, but this has been really fun doing these with you. So maybe out of honoring the series, it's going to be like my battle between loving exhibition and this series that you've.
You wouldn't be watching Kung Fu Panda 4 if you weren't watching 1, 2, 3 over here.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, join him in that quest to get me to skip a theatrical release. A thing I don't do.
We'll see. Maybe I might change my mind. Like, I want to see the theater. Watch the first one.
The trailer's exceptional. I'm not fucking either.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Coy. I hope you have fun in Rome. I hope you're having fun right now while you're there. Hey, guys, leave a like, subscribe. Keep a lookout for Kung Fu Panda 3. We'll try to get it to you within the month at least. And just take some time to put together, people. And, go get yourself a Space Baby shirt, too, while you're at it.
Inner peace and shirts.
Find your inner peace. We'll see you guys very, very soon. But let's end this with a Chase Gardner. Chase, my friend, thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a special kind of shout out because we saw that you commented on our watch along on Patreon, and you are one of our patrons who qualifies for a special dedicated shout out. So we're going to answer a question.
Oh, I like it.
Chase is asking, have you guys seen How to Train Your Dragon trilogy series? Highly recommend after you watch these movies. Love Kung Fu Panda. Well, Koi, Koi gave me an answer about this before we started Kung Fu Panda, so take it away, Koi.
I consider How to Train Your Dragon one of the only perfect trilogies. I think that should be in conversation with Back to the Future, with Lord of the Rings, with the Before Sunrise trilogy. How to Train Your Dragon, I think all of them are immaculate, and I honestly, it's one of the most emotionally investing series I've ever experienced. I truly love that series, and was lucky enough to go to the premiere of the third one and tell everyone that made any of them how much I loved it. And it was really funny to see animators get their due love, and that whole team's wonderful.
Well, my answer is, it's a Greg answer. I was on, a certain kind of
Gregory,
leaf
how do you?
And gummies for many years.
Like a period of time.
There's like a solid 8 years in my life, and I saw one definitely like that. All I remember is one scene where Toothless is being like, hey, he's behaving like a cat, and then I saw another, and then in part 2. I'm pretty sure I saw that in the theaters, but I don't remember. It's such a blur. It feels like a nightmare to me.
And 3 just came out, so you didn't see it.
And I saw 3. I honestly have no idea what the plot is. I can't. The second one does something to do with the mom, right?
Yeah.
And they find out she's alive.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. I remember feeling like a nightmare scene, and the dad dies.
Yep, and then the third one.
Sorry if I spoiled How to Train Your Dragon for you, but that's all I remember is being in the theaters.
Just the emotional trauma.
Totally on something and being like, this is like a nightmare.
Dude, you got to rewatch those.
But then, see, that's the thing. I can't watch it here because I remember that plot point too well, even though I don't remember anything else surrounding that one scene.
You'll be talking about that scene all the way to the scene.
I
remember this
How
part.
did we get to that one scene? But 3, yeah, I can't remember for the... Something to do with a pirate? Was it a pirate?
So basically, the Dragon Kingdom has been destroyed, and then they find out there's other Dragon Kingdoms, and there's a piratey-like villain.
Yeah.
You should watch them. They're really good. They're so good.
I don't remember. I'm sure they're great.
Oh, they're literally like all A's.
I would like to rewatch it because everyone talks about it like what you talk about.
They're
it.
like the emotional connection between Toothless and
Hiccup.
Thank you. I was going to say Jay Barakel every time. I'm just like Jay.
Yeah.
Between Hiccup and him, and I love the parallel of their wounding. I love that the costumes evolve, and it's one of the few animated series that I can think of where a thing will happen to damage a character, and they'll use that as either a plot point or a visual reference in the next one. So scars impact things, and clothing evolves, and all the relationships between the Viking warriors are cool, and Gerard Butler's. It's so good. It's so good. And Jay Barakel is so slept on as a voice actor. He's immaculate.
Well, Chase, we gave you an answer that you probably could have been like, yeah, we've seen it. But we
went for it.
We went for it just to give you a detailed answer there, Chase. Thanks so much for being here, buddy, and showing your support. We'll talk with you all soon.